Once again, you are all welcome to Aperture Technical Institute. We are entering to the fashion department. Follow me. We are in the fashion department. We do a lot of handwork here. At the end, we need to exhibit our skills. We go through so many activities. We do both theory and practical. The theory, we do garment construction theory, garment construction practicals, mainly and accessories, designing, textiles, entrepreneur. At the end, you need to exhibit this training into work for external officer to come and inspect. Before we start our project work, we put our ideas into inspirational works, as we have seen here. We put our ideas into inspirational works. It's on the table here. Some of you can come round and observe. Come. You come invited. So when you observe, then you go back. So many things can be arranged on the board. It can be trees, human beings, anything that will inspire you to get a design from it. So those who are there, come to this side. Come. Observe and come. So putting the ideas onto the inspirational board, you need to sketch your child dress, your baby dress, your layette, and so on. You pick a neckline there, you pick a color there. It's you, as a fashion student, you need to develop your idea into sketches. So after doing that, you bring it for inspection. Then you help you to do the correction on the paper. You do a lot of pattern work. Do layout and cut. You need to produce layette. When we say layette, it's a set of baby's clothing. So some is arranged here. A set of baby's clothing. The bib, the baby cloth, the rubber pint, the bed is also here. The dress is here. So these are a set of baby dress. We call it as layette as a technical student. That is the name. After the layette, you need to produce your self garment. This example of the self garment is the hat. This is a hat with a brim. So you sketch to help you to develop the pattern, then you work with your fabric. The self dress, you can sew a dinner wear, a party, it's you. Anything that you want to sew is accepted. So you sew your self dress to match with your hat. And accessories, you need to produce bag together with this, then your shoe. So without this, your project work is not complete. The self garment goes with the hat, the bag, and the shoe. You also need to produce craft. Anything that you can use your hand to do is a craft work. So all these things are handiworks. We use the hand needle to work all these things. So armrest, you put them in the sitting room chairs so that you can feel comfortable with your hand on it. These are jewelry. It also match your outfit. You also need to do a set of jewelries. When you say jewelries, it consists of what? The earring, the bangle, the necklace to make it. Then you need to do your box, your jewelry box, so that it can protect the work for you. So this is a jewelry box. You can use fabric to sew. You can also use the beads. It's you to produce something for your project work. So these are all jewelries that are matching the work here. You also produce some craft work. These are all craft works. You need some skills to work. Before all these things can be very good for someone to mark, you need some works. That are the stitches. That are the stitches. So we prepare specimen book. We start with the basic stitches. We work with machine, so you learn how to use the machine to do all stitches, round, straight, and so on. It's here. These are decorative stitches. You need them to make your work beautiful. All these things are stitches. We have the temporary stitches and what? Permanent stitches. I will allow you to observe. I'm explaining, so follow me. These are all examples of stitches, and the knitting stitches, they are here. Types of seams, they are also here. We have fasteners. You need to close the opening with what? Fasteners. We have different types of what? Fasteners here. Are you here with me? The zip fastener, the buttons, tape and ribbon, hook and eye, crested, and so on. They are all here. These are darts. We have various types of darts in garments. So how you hold it is where you give the name. You have the shoulder dart, you have the waist dart, you have the front dart, you have the center dart. These are necklines. You need to practice how to cut round neck, square, V, sweetheart, and so on, as you can see in the book here. These are all necklines. These are openings. Band opening, continuous white opening, they are here. I will leave it for you to see it one by one, so that when the picture is being drawn on your question paper, you can write the name as they want to. They can bring some sketches for you to identify them by writing what? Their names. So I'll put it there for you to open it one by one. These are disposal of fullness, the guided, pleats, darts, and so on. They are all here. So this book contains all skills that you as a fashion student need to help you to organize your works on the table here. So these are the basics to get the works on the table here. This is also an example of the layers I talked about. You see, we have green, lemon green here. We have mauve here. Before you start your project work, we ask you to select a color and work out. So your color scheme give you 15 marks. So everything you do, if you are doing red, make sure red is in your works. We also sew men's shirts here. Some of the students here are also male. According to the syllabus, they need to learn some basic things under tailoring. So example of a shirt is here, as being done by some of the students. Is also here. This is a student's work. I want someone to fit it on the head so that you can see. A hat. We call it K-box hat. Wear it well. It was done by one of the Form 1 students. Oh, you want to take a picture, so wear it well. Yes. It's like the Muslims what? Hat. So we call it what? K-box hat. Then a skirt that someone produced as a class work. It's a class work. It's a male student who did it. It's a class work. Yes. Form 2. We have some hats here. We are on holiday, that is why you could not meet some of the works here. We have some being locked at some workplaces. So these are few hats here that you are seeing. There's also another garment here. We also do textiles. Under textiles, we do tie and dye fabrics and batik. So when we do them, we use them to produce some work. So these examples of the things we did from the work the tie and dye and the batik work we did. We have some machines here. Go back.